Keith here with Ask Dad Adventure Disney episode 7. So excited. We're so close to double digits, so we're going to get there. We need your help. You can always send us questions using the hashtag AskDadVentureDisney or direct message us on our social media, Facebook or Instagram at DadVentureDisney. And we'll be able to get your questions and we'll answer them right here in the series. This week's question is from Alex on Facebook, who sent us a message. And Alex wanted to know, with all this distance learning that everything's doing, knowing that I'm kind of running dad school every day for my kindergartners, preschoolers, and my toddler, what am I doing to incorporate Disney in that, or am I incorporating Disney in that? Yes, of course I am. End of video. No, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? I'm going to share with you a couple of the ways that I am bringing the Disney World experience or things Disney into the Dadventure Disney school of life that we have going on. You may be done with distance learning, or it may be coming up towards the end of it, but it's something that we'll be able to use during the summer too. If you want to use some of these activities, I think it might help. One of the things we did is we talked about music, and I tried to theme the days that we have with a different theme so the kids know what's going on and kind of keep us all focused. So it includes a good breakfast, then we do some projects, we do watch a little bit of screen time while Dad tries to get some full-time work done, and then we do snack, we do lunch, and we go outside and play too. So that's all part of the morning that we do, but it's all based on a theme. And one of the mornings we did was a music morning. And I thought it was really important to have the kids learn about music beyond just what they've been listening to on the radio, but where does music come from? How is it made? So we watched a couple videos about orchestration. We watched Disney's Toot, Whistle, Plunk, Boom cartoon, which is fantastic. And really, I remember, it's sinking to my brain from when I was a little kid, and immediately I knew that's something I wanted to go. And so we watched that. And then we actually watched Fantasia, which was part of our bucket list, our family bucket list of Disney movies, and something else we got to check off. The fact that it incorporated all that classical music with our music day, and then of course Disney involved with it, and there's the ballet part, and there's the Sugar Plum Fairies, and there's Mickey of course in there, and there's the Night on Bald Mountain, and there's all these different ways that Fantasia was exciting to the kids, but also incorporated itself back into the music that we were trying to learn about that day. So Disney of course helped, and Fantasia is on Disney Plus if you're looking for where that is. The Disney Toot, Whistle, Plunk, Boom I found on YouTube to watch, which was really great too. I did do a Walt Disney World day. So on Fridays, I tend to do more of a let's learn how to add or tell time kind of thing, and more of a let's just have a fun experience day. And I believe I had some meetings that day too. So we actually turned our Friday that day into Walt Disney World. So we started the day with the kids sat down in front of the big television, and I played the castle song that they do when they open Disney World at rope drop. And we had a little rope and we dropped the rope. And so they did that, and then we ran to rides. And I had 3 cardboard boxes, one for each kid, set up in front of the television, moved them in there. The kids got into their boxes, and we watched ride-through videos of the different Disney, some of our favorite rides that we were on, and some that we never went on. So the kids can actually learn it for their next trip. They want things they might want to go on. It's really cool. You can find a ride through of pretty much anything you want on YouTube. There's a whole section of them that you can go through, and you can just pick all the different rides. You look for the 4D. Front seat perspective is always good because then there's no one else's head in front of you. But we went on Small World. We went on Peter Pan's Flight. I took them down Splash Mountain so they could see what that was like because we didn't go on that on this last trip that we were on either. So we had the ability to experience all of that. And then we kind of did what we did at Disney. So when it came time for snack time, we stopped, we got out of our vehicles, and we went and we sat down on the curb outside, and I had a little monitor that I came out with me, and I played the Dapper Dans singing on Main Street, and we had snacks. Which was really kind of cool. We had snacks. I made popcorn. So we did Disney popcorn, right? And we had some of our cool popcorn tins that we had, and we sat and we watched the Main Street performance of the Dapper Dans while eating popcorn. It's not Main Street, it's not Disney World, it's not even close, but it was something akin to what we were doing. We went on a bunch of more rides, which was cool. We went park hopping, so we went to all the different parks, which was fun. When we were driving, I would make the kids get up out of their boxes, run into the other room, and sit on the bench as if it was the bus, and we'd take the bus and we'd go over and we'd get back into the other thing, always listening to loop music as we went. Loop music is a great place. If you go to the Disney Nation, you can actually find out that they have a lot of the loops, so you can hear all the music that's at Fantasyland or all the music at Epcot. And we used that as we were doing other projects too, which was a lot of fun. So we did some more rides, and then it came time for lunch. So we got on the bus and we went to Hollywood Studios, and I made tacos. So I had gotten the ingredients in advance. We made tacos just like at Woody's Lunchbox there in Hollywood Studios, and they were delicious as always, because you can't go wrong with any food that's based on tater tots. Am I right? I mean, come on. Tater tots, melted cheese, Fritos all together with salsa in a nacho kind of environment. It's delicious. If you haven't gone and you haven't do that, put that on your list. Please make sure you get some tacos for yourself or make them at home. Disney's done a lot of great recipes that they've been sharing. If you follow their website, they've been sharing tons of recipes during this whole quarantine thing for people to be able to make Disney stuff at home. And so that was a lot of fun, and we did that too. The biggest project that we did as far as crafts go that I think you might like was, of course, anyone who knows me knows that I love Star Wars, and also thanks to the Disney Nation for the Star Wars hat. And Star Wars Day, of course, had to happen during Dad's school at some point, and we did. We had Star Wars Day. They haven't seen the movies yet. We're halfway through A New Hope, which I'm very excited about, and they've been doing good, but it hit bedtime and we stopped, and we haven't had time to go back and watch another movie yet. But they are into Star Wars. They're starting to dig it. They're starting to get the characters. We looked at lots of pictures. We did some studying, and then we looked at a Star Wars encyclopedia that the kids gave me for Christmas this year. And we pulled it up and we went to the technology section and we looked at all the different lightsabers. And so I kind of did a little Savvy's workshop right here at my house. I went to Savvy's workshop, built a lightsaber with my brother on our last trip when we were there. And it's an experience that I can't even describe. If you have the money and you have the time and the ability to do it, get in there and try it out. It's just, if you're a Star Wars fan, it's second to none with other things that you might be able to do to build a really heavy duty lightsaber hilt with choosing the colors, and the performance that happens while you're in that room is really, really something special. But we did a little version ourselves here. And so we went ahead and we built lightsabers. Now, we already built droids. We actually did the droid depot when we were at Disney World, which was a ton of fun. My 6-year-old and I did it together, and it was a blast. But lightsabers we didn't have that kind of cash on me at the time, but we did do lightsabers here at home, like I said. So I live on a little farm, and lots of things that we get, row cover and row crop cover and all these kinds of plastic sheets that we need, come on these long cardboard tubes. So we grabbed some cardboard tubes. We did some wrapping paper tubes as well, and we cut them to size. So we started with just some empty cardboard tubes. You can use paper towel rolls, whatever it is that you have lying around. So we used those and cut them to size. Then we went ahead and we choose some construction paper, and the kids got to choose their color. And I actually pulled up one of the full experiences of the Savvy's lightsaber experience at Disney World, and I pulled it up to listen to the section where they talk about which Jedis use the different colors and what the different colors can symbolize. And so the kids, especially the 6-year-old, really kind of got it and took a lot of time picking his Kyber paper, as I called it, because we didn't have crystals, so it was construction paper, but I called it Kyber paper. They picked their Kyber paper and we taped it on the outside of the roll, and it was about 3/4 of it was filled that way and tucked it over on the top. Then I went and I found all the colored duct tape I can find. So we had shiny silver, we had black, we had blue. I brought them in and we cut them all to different sizes, and we were able to use it to make different designs at the handle area, including little buttons that they wanted to push. And each kid got to design their own, which was more fun than anything else. They could choose how they wanted it to look, and we created some really cool lightsabers. The one thing that I will recommend is part of this lightsaber craft that you guys have, if you guys decide to do this at home as well, is have the talk about the responsibility of a lightsaber and that you don't beat up your little sister with it whenever you can. I see you. I know what you're thinking. And did they do it anyway? Yeah, but at least I tried, right? I tried. So that was a lot of fun. I mean, we try to do Disney a lot. We'll always have the kids wearing their Disney stuff. We'll talk about Disney. We'll listen to the music on Alexa. If you ask Alexa just to play Disney hits, she plays really great songs that they know every word, and they sing and they dance. Disney's a part of everything that we do, and there's a reason why I do this channel. There's a reason why Dadventure Disney exists, and it's because I just love everything Disney, and thankfully my kids have joined in on that with me and love everything about it too. So yeah, it is a part of our distant learning. It will definitely be part of our distant summer camp because they're not going anywhere. And so we'll be able to take care of all of them and continue to have a great fun day with them when you talk about all things Disney. So thank you so much, Alex, for sending in that question. I really, really appreciate that. If any of you have a question about what we do with far as distance learning or Disney or anything Disney, what do I eat? What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I stay? Where do I sleep? When do I go here? Where do I go there? Ask. I'm happy to answer. You can email me, dadventuredisney@gmail.com. And like I said earlier, you can use hashtag AskDadventureDisney or just find us on social media and send us a PM at DadventureDisney. I'd really appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe wherever you're watching it, give us some comments, give us some ratings. That would mean the world to us as we continue to grow this little just inkling of an idea that we've had for the last almost a year now, and it's been so much fun to do, and I thank you guys for following along with it. I really, really do appreciate that. Hopefully you send me your questions, and hopefully I'll see you all at the parks real soon. Stay safe. So long. To be back, and I have a new question this week from a person named getting so close to double digits, almost there. We need your questions though. Make sure you send in your questions. I'm pointing at you and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be aggressive but we need more questions. So you can email us at